The night my life split in two started with a champagne toast at my parents' dining table. My brother Cole clinked his glass for everyone's phones, and my parents slid him a leather folder. A deed to a waterfront mansion, glass, stone, an infinity pool kissing the lake. Then my mother set a thin manila envelope by my plate. "For you, Ava, something more creative." I unfolded the paper. Not a condo, not a starter home, an empty parking lot off the highway, cracked concrete and a sagging fence. Cole laughed until he wheezed. "At least you can sleep under the stars," he said. Very on brand. Somebody snapped a photo, his keys shining behind my deed. I didn't flip the table, I didn't cry. I traced the parcel number with my thumb and thought, if this is what you've decided I'm worth, I'll build something you'll have to knock on. The next morning I drove out alone. The GPS pin landed on sun-baked asphalt beneath an overpass. Trucks roared overhead. The air tasted like hot rubber. Cracks split the pavement, weeds pushing through. For a moment, it was only a punchline. Then, my work brain came online. The exit was busy. A tech campus sat minutes away. Apartments crowded the horizon, full of people buying electric cars and fighting over chargers and cramped garages. I'd spent years wrangling renewable energy installs and scouting EV sites. Standing there, I felt the joke tilt into opportunity. I sat on my hood, opened my Notes app, and sketched rectangles. Fast chargers, a container cafe, shade canopies with solar on top. If drivers had to wait, I could give them somewhere to breathe. By sunset, a name thudded into place. Volt Yard. Vision didn't buy hardware. My savings couldn't touch fast chargers, and banks shut their doors as soon as I said parking lot. One officer suggested a condo. I called Marin Diaz from my old EV job and pitched the site. Busy exit, tech campus nearby, apartments packed with EVs. She said, "I'll match your savings and I'll connect you to a charger manufacturer." With her money and a city rebate, I built Volt Yard with permits, trenches, and stubbornness. Days were contractors and inspectors. Nights were invoices and a bare booking page. When the first 4 chargers finally lit, they hummed into empty heat. Then a local creator filmed the canopy and the little container cafe and posted, "Gas station of the future." The video spread. Cars started lining up. People drank iced coffee while they waited. A delivery fleet asked for a monthly plan. The lot stopped feeling like a dare. My family arrived on a Tuesday. My parents' white SUV rolled in. My mother stepped out smiling like she'd invented the place. Cole followed, sunglasses on, eyes counting chargers. "Not bad," he said. "What are you making?" They didn't come to charge. They came to fold it into the family. My father promised credibility. My mother cooed about support. Cole got specific. "We take 51%. I run growth and finances. You focus on the customer stuff." I stared past them at the people under my canopy, nurses, students, drivers, and remembered that dinner photo. My deed in the foreground, his mansion keys shining behind it. "No," I said. "You already made your split. This stays mine." Their smiles cracked. They left without buying a coffee, tires hissing over my fresh paint as they disappeared beneath the overpass. I need to restart the story to meet your exact 850-word 3-part constraints. The night my life split in two began with champagne flutes at my parents' dining table. My brother Owen raised his glass, smiling. My parents slid him a leather folder. "Something worthy of the family," my father said. Inside, a deed to a waterfront mansion, glass, stone, an infinity pool over the lake. Then my mother set a manila envelope by my plate. "For you, Lila," she said, "something more creative." I opened it and stared at the parcel map. Not a condo, not a starter home, an empty parking lot off the highway, fenced beneath an overpass. Owen laughed. "You can sleep under the stars," he said. A photo flashed. My deed in the foreground, Owen's keys shining behind it. I didn't flip the table, I didn't cry. I traced the parcel number with my thumb and thought, if this is all you think I'm worth, I'll build something you have to knock on. The next morning, I drove out alone. The GPS pin landed on asphalt. Trucks roared overhead, the fence rattled. For a second, it was only a punchline. Then my work brain clicked on. The exit was busy. A tech campus sat minutes away. Apartments ringed the area, packed with people buying electric cars and fighting over chargers in tight garages. I'd spent years managing renewable energy projects and scouting EV sites. This lot was ugly but visible, accessible, and sitting at a choke point of demand. I sat on my hood and sketched rectangles. Fast chargers, a solar shade canopy, a container cafe for the wait. By the time the sun lowered behind the overpass, the cracked concrete had changed. It wasn't a joke. It was a start.